What is up and welcome to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flores. I have been on a bit of a hiatus. Basically no need to talk of it other than I am back. I am ready to review some movies, and today's going to be a very abbreviated version of that because I have to play catch up, and the fact that I know I've seen certain movies, I have to get through it, and I wrote some very quick abbreviated reviews for these movies. I just want to get them out there. I know that's not the best way to review a film because I hate to just cram it all down into one tiny little paragraph, but that's just, it is what it is. Many people obviously do not have time to see a 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute, even to up to 2-hour reviews. I just simply want to get my opinion out there, and we shall get started with the first quick review that I shall talk about, and that is the movie The Internship. Not very many people care for this movie, but this movie starred Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn, Rose Byrne, and John Goodman. And to just read off my notes here that I just, this is basically all I really want to say of the films, so I'm literally going to be reading off my notes here. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn team up yet again as two out-of-work schmoes who find the possibility of interning at Google, but tired jokes and cliched storylines and plot are abundant here, but it is a funny enough journey to take with these two hilarious comedians right here. There's enough jokes and so on and so forth that I think it will be passable for a matinee price or a rental. My final rating would be a solid 7 out of 10. The next movie that I'll focus on just a little bit more is Man of Steel, starring Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Michael Shannon, Kevin Costner, Diane Lane, and Russell Crowe. Now, I will say this, bland characters, really off editing, but accompanied with excellent action scenes between Superman and General Zod. It all leads to one mediocre experience at the movies, and basically it is just wasted potential overall. I say wasted potential because there were hints and glimpses of what could have been an awesome Superman movie, and being a bit biased, really, I am more of a Batman fan than anything else out there. I do enjoy my fair share of Spider-Man, Teen Titans, and stuff like that, Iron Man, but I just didn't give a shit about Superman ever since I was young. I did enjoy the Superman animated series, but this movie just couldn't quite get there. And it just, unfortunately, the script is the main problem from what I saw, and the fact is that I think just the basic thing to say is Superman the Animated Series, in my opinion, because I've yet to see, aside from Superman Returns and the entire Superman animated series as well as the Justice League cartoons, are technically the only embodiment that I know of that is the Superman character. But I honestly think those, not Superman Returns, but I think the animated cartoons were far superior in terms of defining the character of Superman than this movie right here. Many people are divided, but I say I didn't like it, and maybe the sequel will be better. Who knows? But my final rating, 6.5 out of 10. And the final movie I will talk of today is This Is the End. For those of you who have yet to see this, see this now. This stars a slew of amazing comedians today. Seth Rogen, Jay Baruchel, James Franco, Craig Robinson, Jonah Hill, Danny McBride, with Michael Cera and Emma Watson in the mix as well. And my basic little quick review for that is it's great comedic performances between all of the actors, a surprising level of suspense with overall great visual effects. It's just the best comedy of the year thus far. It is just so funny, and I definitely cannot wait to see it again, to have it in my Blu-ray collection. I just can't wait. I definitely want to see an unrated version of this. There definitely seems like there could have been one, and I hope there is one. Overall, it's just the cameos, the writing is solid, the jokes are excellently timed, and as I said, the suspense is really solid overall about how this whole new biblical apocalypse thing goes on in this movie. It's a genuine, fresh enough idea for a movie like this, and I really enjoyed it, and it's got a great laughs. My final rating is near as perfect as in terms of comedies can be, 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot, and definitely check that out. I hope you enjoyed this quickie abbreviated version of my reviews for these movies, and feel free to comment below, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff in between. So until next time, I'm Anthony Flores with Worth a Watch, and keep going to the movies.